Love it. I need a whistle. Woo!
Pumped. He's ramped up. He's going to inspire these incredible global leaders to action.
Hey, this is Gerry Visca, your why guy and also Canada's creative coach. And since 2008, I've been writing and publishing 13 books and inspiring thousands of audiences to really ignite and launch their why into the world.
That's the ones that are successful. They got out there, they did it, they fired. Okay, they hit some of the wrong targets, took out some innocent people, but then they to the person next to you and tell them what's not on your business card. What is unique about you?
And I want to share with you a glimpse into each one of these inspired books and accompanying keynote. So my latest book, which is just being released, is called I Don't Know What the Hell I'm Doing. It's my latest book and I'm super pumped about the premise of it. I refer to it as an unself-help book. The notion that you don't need another self-help book.
Gerry's presentation was really inspiring this morning. Very focused.
Imagined. Everything is an inside job and you're ready to launch yourself. So this is a fun book to read. It's chock full of inspiring insights, and the energy of the keynote that accompanies it will literally have delegates just leaping out of their seats to create their desired life. The 50 Most Inspired Tips is very cool. It's an online book that you can find on my site at gerryvisca.com, and it captures the energy of my weekly tips with the intention of helping you stay inspired and with what you're creating every day.
Energy. I love the whole concept of winning, of being different.
Brand You is also an interactive online book, and
That's branding. It's what you feel. You knew it right away. That's the feeling they want you to have.
it captures the energy of how to brand yourself. The inspiring keynote is called Define Yourself, and this book really helps you dig deeper into defining yourself and defining that deeper why in your life.
It's engaging people. It's getting everybody in line, and it's having everybody bring out thoughts that everybody believes in.
The Definers book series and magazine, it's one of the first of its kind. It celebrates everyday people doing extraordinary things, and it became a real cool movement. There are 5 theme books and a quarterly inspired magazine. The 5th book is called Inspired Athletes, and I chose 9 world-class athletes with incredible stories and insights towards helping you push through the pain. I really believe that athletes have that ability to really educate us as to how to discipline ourselves and really use discomfort as a catalyst for growth. Young Definers was the 4th book. I wanted to create an inspired publication of parents and children writing together. And I love it because it includes children and parents of all ages. Its intention is to drive curiosity through connection, something that I believe we've lost over the years. Jack Canfield, co-creator, co-founder of Chicken Soup for the Soul, submitted a foreword to this really inspiring book. Live Your Why is season 3 and included 24 authors, each with a task of defining their deeper why. This was the start of my deconstruction of the term why as the world helped by you, WHY. So my inspired why keynotes, really my whole platform of why, is the premise around the world helped by you. Ignite your why, define your why, live your why, lead knowing why. So the keynotes and why intensives really take the conversation of why to whole new levels. This book is all about combining passion and purpose to create more meaningful outcomes in your life. Inspiring Freedom is season 2. I included 14 authors as well as a foreword by Jack Canfield again, and it really dives into emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual freedom. We all seek greater peace and contentment in our lives. We just don't know how to find it.
Just finishing up in Istanbul. I was here yesterday, all week doing the talk, and it's all about finding yourself in the moment. All we have are these moments, and
Season 1, it's called An Inspired Breed of Entrepreneur, and I kicked off what it really means to be a definer. This was the start of the movement definers, this new breed that I defined. Definers really define themselves, and they defy gravity to create their lives. I'm getting asked more and more in my keynotes to inspire audiences and teams to become definers, because it's really creating a new ROI for the world that I define as reach out and inspire others.
Enthusiastic and motivational beyond belief.
Think, one of my favorites is my 5th book, and it captured my top 50 questions that I used in creating Y brands over the years. I created an accompanying audio CD version and also these Think cards, which ignited a whole new event series called The Tank, which are now into their 4th year, reaching thousands of people across Canada, and they're now 3 editions of Think cards. So I took the book and created cards.
Cool guy. He makes a lot of noise, moves a lot, you know, and get people to think. That's good.
So typically I will ignite audiences with a high energy keynote. Then we go into a 3 to 5 hour think tank, Y intensive that really allows teams to really dig deep on how they can be of greater service to themselves and to one another, and of course to the world. The Innovation Gap, that was my 4th book, and it was completed in Paris, France, and it was the crescendo to my branding boot camp tour 2 years earlier. And it captures my 10 creative laws that I was using with audiences to really connect teams, differentiate them in the marketplace, create a more meaningful brand experience. The gap that I refer to is the life force of an organization that drives innovation.
Motivational speakers, but Gerry's presentation today has got a lot of principles that I'll be able to go home and apply to immediately.
Just get crazy, just be different and stand out tomorrow and be recognized
and
for
my
that.
international keynotes focus on inspiring teams and organizations to reconnect to that life force so they can really drive innovation through inspired thinking. Get Creative was my 2nd book. It was intended to help people unleash their creativity, helping them see themselves as co-creators in the world, architects of their lives.
When you start to believe it and know that you can have it, it's going to freak you out. When you can figure out what your life purpose is, oh my God, is that a magical feeling? Or I can't tell you. Whatever it takes. I love to see that on a business card, whatever it takes. My goal is, and I share it with you, I share it with everybody, is to creatively inspire 1 million people.
It really helps you uncover what makes you uniquely you. What Have You Got to Win? That was my 1st book, and it summarized all of my top principles towards helping people and organizations win in highly competitive situations.
Talk to the person next to you and tell them what's not on your business card. What is unique about you?
A great cross between the book The Secret and the book How to Win Friends and Influence
Up to that
People.
point, I had a track record of helping organizations win anywhere from 1 billion to 2 billion in competitive wins. Here's the thing, every project I define now has a core essence, and the key is to uncover that jewel so you can really stand out in the minds of your prospective client. And my keynote really inspires delegates to communicate masterfully, communicate like a champion in all areas, and create highly engaging touch points that really go way beyond and that are designed to connect with the hearts of their clients. I love the journey of these books. I love how they're tied into the keynote, how they're tied into the Y intensive and the think tanks, and they really just take audiences to whole new levels. Never stop innovating, never stop creating, never stop focusing on what matters most. I just love the energy of all of these books now weaved into that final book, I Don't Know What the Hell I'm Doing.